Hello, today's devotional can be found in Romans chapter 9, verse 4. Who are Israelites, to whom pertaineth the adoption and the glory and the covenants and the giving of the law and the service of God and the promises. Alright, so we are all children of God, basically. If we choose to be children of God, we can consider ourselves children of God because God has unconditional love for all of us. And we have the ability and the right to be offered the opportunity to make covenants with Him and to be given the laws of God and to be taught how to serve and in what capability we can serve. We can serve in all things. We can do good in the name of God. We cannot be afraid to get through the day. We cannot be afraid to ask God to help us, because He will help us get through the days if we are afraid, because getting through the days can be sometimes very hard and troublesome. Getting through the days can sometimes be unbearable. If we learn to serve, if we're taught our divine lineage, if we're taught that we have the right to have joy if we live in a good manner, then we have hope. And the Lord's giving us hope. He's giving us love. He's giving us everything we need, that we might be able to run with it and be very happy. We cannot be afraid to turn unto God, for He will teach us how we can be better, how we can love, how we can absolutely go beyond our capabilities. And you know what? Anyone who wants to come unto God can be adopted, readopted into His kingdom by making special covenants. And those are two-way promises between us and the Lord that, if kept, can lead to some great blessings. And if we spend all our days in the service of God, even with our imperfections, God will say, "Well done, my faithful servant." And He will help us to become better each and every day. And once we have the law, the Lord will help us to be able to know how to keep the law. And He will teach us the promises we stand to gain in our lives, the happiness we stand to gain in our lives if we engage in service to Him and give the glory to Him, for He has given us all that we need to survive in mortality. We have potential to have and give joy if we so wish. Isn't that wonderful? And with that said, I love you all so very much, and I say these things humbly in the name of Jesus Christ. Amen.